All right, first up this morning, when you decide to update or design a space in your home, it seems like it's going to be really fun. All the fun choices, the paint color, but the choices can be overwhelming. Two local real estate agents are the stars of HGTV's Unsellable Houses. Season 3 just launched recently. Agents and twin sisters Lindsay Lamb and Leslie Davis of Lamb Realty help sellers get top dollar by remodeling and redesigning, and we are so lucky because they're with us. Recently launched your new design company as well, and here to share a few designs and tricks of the trade.
Yes, we're excited. We're super excited to be here. Thank you for having us again.
We are just honored to have you two here. We've talked over the Zoom.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like to see you in person.
I know.
And then you brought all these cool things that we're going to get into in a minute. But first, let's talk about third season of Unsellable Houses on HGTV, and now you've launched your own design company. You learned a lot, so tell us about the design company.
I mean, first off, it is 100% her fault because I am content just being where we're at, and it's like we stop filming and she cannot just sit still. No. So she has to fill those 2 months with something, and so we're just constantly launching new businesses, and this is the result of our 2 months down.
Wow, you only get 2 months down a year?
2 months at a time.
Oh, gotcha.
Usually we go down twice, maybe 3 times a year. So
wow.
yeah.
And it's just not enough to just take a break.
No. Right?
Of course not.
Well, I always have ideas, and I'm actually building them for several months. Just we get to launch during those 2 months.
Yeah.
So what do you do with the design company?
So the design firm is really designed to help clients, you know, when they buy those fixer-uppers or when they decide to stay in their home that they're in now, you know, indefinitely, and they want to reinvest into that property because, you know, we're making great equity in our homes right now, but you want to put that money back in, you don't know how. We're really taking a lot of that guesswork out for you. You go into some of these big box stores and it's like decision paralysis.
Too much.
So many options.
It's too much.
Yeah, it is way
I can't make those decisions.
No.
It's not a gifting of mine. I can't shop at, like, you know, thrift stores. I just don't have the ability.
It's hard to focus.
I need it on a rack. I need it in front of me. It needs to be put together, and then I purchase that. That's just how my head works. So walking into the big box stores with 100 options, I need 10 options.
So what we're doing is we're taking several looks. We're already putting them together for clients.
Yes.
And then if those looks don't work, we have access to thousands of other you know, pieces with our partners. And we've partnered with everybody here local.
I love
our
it.
design studio. So we're really keeping it homegrown, we're keeping it local, we're keeping it in the community. But people can come in and get any look they want, anything from a paint color option to a full ground up build design.
And that's what I love. I need someone to put it out there for me, easy peasy. And you've got some of the looks right here. So let's talk about some of the design trends. Number one is recycled material. You mentioned that right there, right?
Yeah, so these are actually taking the place right now, or an option of taking the place of penny rounds. So let's say maybe a shower pan. These are 100% recycled glass.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Aren't they so cool?
How sustainable and fun.
Yeah.
I want to use it as like a placemat.
Oh, absolutely. But super, super sustainable. I've used them as backsplash now. I've used them as shower floor pans. I've used them as bathroom floors.
I'm going to be honest, I'm going to use it as a placemat.
Yeah, now she
Great
is.
idea.
Yeah, she's on that same page. But recycled, very sustainable, great because we're reusing materials, and it's a new look on that penny round that we've all seen for so many years.
Yes, I love that, and I love that it's recycled.
Yes.
What about this green color? Is that really going in right now?
Definitely.
Yes.
I mean, we've got green all over this set.
Hello.
Look at you.
I mean,
look at our pillow.
Yeah.
What's up.
Enough said.
So really, for many, many, many years now, the trend has been neutrals, right? So everybody was going neutral, gray, whites, you know, creams, and now it's turning into adding colors. So an easy way, and what a lot of people are doing is they're taking some of these fun colors, you know, a blush, a beautiful blue, light blue, this, you know, darker, you know, green, forest green here. And they're adding just a little bit of it to their neutral palette that they have already. So it's an easier way to update your home palette that's currently neutral with a little bit of fun, a little bit of color. And the trend is definitely going towards colors.
Okay.
So this is a great way to add that.
Where would you put this tile?
You know, all kinds of places. I've used it as backsplash. We could even do just a small inset in a shower.
Okay.
So leave all that white subway and then maybe do just a strip up in the back of a pink or of a navy blue.
Okay.
Maybe do a line around, you know, the entire perimeter of one of these. So just to add that little pop.
This is why I need y'all, because I'm like, oh, my bathroom floor would look so pretty with the pink tile.
Bathroom floor might be a little much.
Okay, so this is why we need the Lamb Sisters. All right, so we've got the green. What is Terrazzo?
Terrazzo is a huge trend right now.
Okay.
So, and we use it in several different formats. The one I brought, and it may look a little wild to a lot of people, but this is absolutely, you know, a design that I will be using, and I've used similar ones like this before. This would be my countertop, and this is a Terrazzo design.
Okay.
It's a beautiful quartz.
Okay.
So
that's neato.
Isn't that neat? And then it actually settles down once you use it on an entire countertop. Amazingly
enough. It looks
enough.
crazy, like when you see just once, but when you see it all like blended together, I can see that.
And then this beautiful piece here, it's another piece of porcelain I would use as maybe the floor, and then these would be, you know, combined, or I do just one single piece as my backsplash. So all of it would flow together really nicely.
So you would put all these tiles on the floor?
I would.
See, he's nodding yes. He said that's fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay, that is cool. I dig that. I mean, I still want my pink tiles on my bathroom.
I love the pink tile.
Listen, she's a huge pink fan, so she can get on board with that.
Yeah.
I struggle a little with pink. I'd probably go more towards just the navy blue and grays.
Okay.
But, you know, I'm P&W through and through.
I love it. I love it.
She
I love it. I got to ask, what is the best bang for your buck out of everything I'm looking at here?
Oh, that's a great question.
I mean, typically, if somebody comes to us and they say, I don't have a huge budget, but I want to update my home, what should I do? We usually say paint. Paint goes a long way.
Okay, that's
paint is huge. Change out your fixtures. So your light fixtures can make a big difference pretty inexpensively, and they definitely can transform the look of a room by changing those out. And then hardware. You know, the hardware of your doors, the hardware on your cabinets, the hardware on, you know, your kitchen poles. Those are things that can definitely transform an area, and again, pretty inexpensive. Tiles usually something you need to get a professional involved in.
Oh yeah.
We see some bad DIYs from people trying to tile themselves if they don't have the right tools or knowledge. So those other things, most homeowners can do themselves.
I've also seen a tile saw. It could be dangerous.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's kind of
if you don't
terrifying.
know.
Don't do it. But really, anything on this table right now is not, I didn't bring a single piece that was what I would consider that high range.
No.
Yeah.
It's really, you know, that middle range. And all of this is at our design studio. And I mean, it's all incredibly reasonable for an install.
I love it. All right, so let's talk about where your design studio is, where you grew up, Snohomish. That's where you focus.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the realty and the store. So how important is it for you to be a part of making that community?
She hates this phrase, but I always say I bleed Snohomish. I am Snohomish
I just think it's
through
weird.
and through. She thinks it's weird.
I think it's weird.
Whatever. I breathe Snohomish. Is that better?
Sure.
We are Snohomish girls. I mean, it's just who we are. It's where we want to raise our babies. It's where we want to, you know, invest in our community. We wholeheartedly believe in Snohomish. I mean, these tiles are all from Arizona Tile. It's local. We're with Albert Lee, local. Great Floors, local. I mean, we are just all about local, you know, partnerships, local community, and, you know, giving back to where we were raised. We were raised by a single mom, and so Snohomish was a huge part of, you know, giving into us, you know, the whole community.
It
takes a village.
It takes a village.
It does.
And so we believe in that.
Okay, love your mom.
Love Nana.
Especially because she carried twins. And speaking of twins, that comes, my best friend is a twin.
Yes.
I know it comes with a lot of benefits, but maybe, you know, a little bit of baggage too. And we thought it would be fun to get to know each of you better. So you ready for a little bit of a lightning round?
Ready.
All right, who is the funnest twin?
Me. But Lindsay,
Less
stop.
lace.
Lindsay.
You know.
Ask anybody else. It's me.
Anybody?
You know that.
She's probably, okay, naughty or Leslie?
Oh,
is that
naughtier?
fun?
Okay. I mean, hey.
sure.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
All right. Biggest pushover / people pleaser.
Me.
Oh, easy. It's
probably why I'm fun.
Easy.
And maybe not.
In a naughty way.
All right. Who's more likely to steal clothes from the other?
Oh, me.
Hands down.
This is her
could
and this
be.
is hers.
That
Yeah.
could be hers.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the better driver?
Me. You know that.
Ooh, she didn't even.
Her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Woo!
grown
I finally
alone.
got it. I finally got it. I got her to say it.
All right. Which one of you is your parents' favorite?
No doubt.
Lindsay, I gave more babies. I gave more babies. I win.
She thinks she's mom's favorite because
Can
she
we
gave
call
more
Nana?
grandkids.
Can we
Nana,
call her?
phone
I
a
would.
Nana.
Phone a
Guys,
Nana.
phone a Nana. I know it's me. I gave the most babies out of all the kids. It's
I
me.
call her more.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I gave her more babies.
Who's the better cook?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Who is likely to burst into tears first?
Me.
I was gonna say, can I
Yeah.
choose that one? I have a feeling.
I cry
Yeah.
All right.
a lot.
All right. Who gets the last word in an argument?
Oh, are you kidding? Whose name's on the building?
Sorry.
Sometimes we're in staff meetings and we're just all disagreeing, and then she goes, "Whose name's on the building?" And we're all like, "Okay."
I like that. You know what? Own it.
It's who I
I
am.
love it.
It's
You
who
know
I
what?
am.
That's a lesson I'm taking from you today.
It's who I am.
I have taken so
And
many.
I don't apologize
I don't.
for it.
Yes.
Hey,
I love
we
it.
need it. We need it.
I've actually learned so many lessons from you ladies today. I thank you so much for coming
Yes.
down. I hope we see you again
Yes,
soon.
absolutely.
All right,
This is our favorite show, hands down.
Stop when you're finished.
No,
Keep it going.
Elaine, you're beautiful, and you don't need a
Stop it,
backlight.
stop
And
it, no.
stop.
All right, love you ladies so much. And remember, you can watch Leslie and Lindsay on Unsellable Houses on HGTV. They do a bit of fighting like only twin sisters can, but in the end, the designs are pretty fantastic.